So it's gonna be interesting to see. I actually don't know too much about some of the settings they have on right now. We'll know more around reverse climb, whether any of them do moonfall or not. Moonfall is just a strat that saves about 4 seconds at the beginning, and then there's some frame savers you can do with it later on. But this first section is going to be all about just trying not to bonk into the doors. You can see InNoRush not even bothering to stop before some of the doors. It's just, I guess, a little bit of preference. You kind of want to stop before the door, let it open, and then run through to have more momentum running into the next room. But here we go. They're both getting hit by Ridley. Both pretty synced. And in the beginning here, of course, we're obviously going to be very synced. We'll see how their series stations goes. They're hoping to get something in the 40+ second range. So 44, 45 are definitely like really good times, which you want to see. 46 is possible, and I think I've seen 47 as well. But they're going to be looking to not get hit by some steam. InNoRush getting through this stairs room. 0 steams, getting a slight lead. And here we go. Now they synced again, baby. Yeah, there's RNG with Steam and stuff like that. And there it is, 43.94 and 42.43. So roughly about a second in between the two of them. Like series station, not a big deal. It's just a nice starter, like a top off of your run. But you know, a second between these two, you can lose a second, just like that. Yeah, if Cheaty loses by 1 second, he's got series station to blame. So now we're finally making it onto the planet. Here in Crateria. We're going to see the first room they enter. Room called Parlor. There's a couple different ways you can do the Parlor. But realistically, you're just trying to not land on as... You're trying to land on as few ledges as possible. So you see InNoRush jump up. And then you fall down here. And then a little down back here to fall through that. Oh, it landed. Cheaty also landing. Alright, InNoRush not doing moonfall. Meanwhile, Cheatyface hitting the successful moonfall, clipping through that. No vertical momentum cap. And Cheatyface gains the lead just like that. That's the power of moonfall right there. But, you know, a couple pits of shame here and there. Both of them getting shamed by those pits. Not shameful. It's very common to fall in, but the pits, you know that they're judging you. Moonfall is not cheating, Mel. It's because you can't do it. InNoRush having a cleaner access to Morphball. Cheaty trying to jump directly onto the platform like InNoRush did, and then when he failed, he tried to down grab real clean. But when you fail down grab, you just kind of look a little foolish. They're still mostly synced. Cheaty with a slight lead. Cheaty, both of them actually jumping into the missile. When you spin jump, your horizontal hitbox expands, so that actually lets you grab the item a couple frames earlier. And a nice little mock ball to escape, and clean shot and exit from both of them. Honestly, there's both super close right now. We're gonna see what type of climbs they opt to do. There's a wall jump climb. There's behemoth climb. There's jump patiently up and down the platforms. Climb. There's fail all those strats climb where you fall down and get hit by a lot of pirates. I'm a fan of that one. You see Cheaty busting into the room, going for the little D boost strat, and some nice down grabs. Very, very, very good room there. And we see Cheaty, oh, missing the wall jump here, and InNoRush doing a wall jump climb, and Cheaty going to be doing a behemoth climb. You can see the main thing. So the main difference here is InNoRush has got to kill these pirates on the way up. And he has to time his shots and wall jumps to get this last pirate very quickly. Getting hit by this last one, Cheaty's still in the lead. Ended up having a slightly cleaner climb, even though the beginning of it was a little off. The Parlor now, giving Cheaty some trouble. We just got kind of a back and forth lead change over and over. And InNoRush taking some damage just before the bomb to Rizzo. Which is gonna put a wrench in the optimal strat. We're gonna see them cause Bomb Teresa to jump backwards and spit out some bombs. Listen, I got no control over that. I'm just a commentator. I'm just a nerd commentator. See there in morph ball form. And then you see Cheaty causing him to jump back. All these drops are going to be missiles. InNoRush has to worry about health drops. Unfortunately, only one missile drop there. And Cheaty having a very, very clean fight, not having to worry about any weird missile RNG. And meanwhile, InNoRush just having, unfortunately, just because they weren't at full HP, they got hit on the way down. Just got that RNG, and unfortunately, also bad RNG on the finish there. Cheaty now going through Alcatraz. We're gonna switch to Cheaty's audio right now as they head into Terminator. Meanwhile, InNoRush landing Alcatraz, easy peasy. Both of them getting it first try. InNoRush got to pick up a pack of missiles before they get into Green Burnstar. Cheaty, you saw them use missiles to kill the waivers, but with full HP, you'll always get a missile drop. If they do drop anything, it'll always at least be a missile drop. And InNoRush probably going to stop here for just a second to see. No. Oh, he got missiles from something else. Okay, never mind. I'm just a big old dummy. Cheaty with about a one room advantage right now, maybe two. Yeah, it's like barely two. It's like you know, two small rooms. Cheaty heading down into Green Brinstar. We're going to see the first sequence break, as we have said a lot in this tournament. The mock ball, picking up the early supers, lets you keep your run speed while in morph ball form. So you see him hold dash, jump, and then morph right at the last second, and you're able to traverse this bridge. So Cheaty there, he missed the second wall jump and was and kind of waited. He's because he didn't want to get hit by the waiver, but unfortunately still did. InNoRush getting hit by the waiver as well. Cheaty still with a nice lead. Nice crumble block using the uninterruptible frames to keep the falling speed. Getting the jump here, we're going to see a Kegel mock ball. That's where you use the uninterruptible frames of your morph ball animation to get a mock ball while taking damage so that the damage doesn't bounce you backwards. So good stuff from Cheaty. InNoRush not far behind. Going to see probably another little mock ball here. Unmorph. Yeah, no down back. So just kind of hit the platforms. It's like barely, you know, it's just a tiny time loss. InNoRush morphing. They get it. That's what the strat looks like right there. InNoRush showing you how it's done. About an item fanfare and change between the two of them. Picking up the charge beam around 8 minutes. Oh, there we go. Up and 2 from Cheaty. The non-canonical name of that strat. InNoRush, pretty close. That's not what it's called, but I can't listen. The same way you couldn't call it what it was actually called, I can't either. Nice little D-boost from Cheaty. Uses the missile. He's gonna want one of those missiles back, unless he's just gonna use one super to enter Kraid's lair. Alright, walking up to that cack attack and just patiently shooting. InNoRush taking a lot of damage on the way down there. Little early unmorph from Cheaty. Bonking on that, but we're still okay. Both of them in red tower now. Both of them doing the same route, which is the KPDR. You see Cheaty go for a D-boost off that enemy. It's actually harder to get that D-boost off of that enemy like that than to like shoot the enemy and have its like little particles and D-boost off that. Enemies have a smaller frame window to D-boost off of. Yeah, InNoRush's health is not looking super great. 45, they're gonna have to worry about key hunters, or the you know, I guess the green key hunters. And InNoRush doing the 3 supers and just jumping over. And you see him killing some of these nerds here. That's their name, just big old nerds. Getting 5 HP from one of them. Cheaty, meanwhile, about to encounter Craig, son of Kraid. And nice InNoRush taking no damage in that room. That was really important. Yeah, having low health here is bad because Craig will drop will health bomb you, and you want the supers. But really good stuff from InNoRush. Keeping it. The 44 HP definitely does not want a deboost here. And then we see Cheaty going for a missile quick kill here. InNoRush not far behind. And you see InNoRush lining himself up. There's the missile, and that's the right frame. Cheaty getting the crate quick kill. No one. Cheaty not taking a crate to prom. Not getting that DLC. We're not seeing the feet snaps. InNoRush landing the frame. There it is. Both of them getting it. The Quay quick kill. Yo, Quay is down. Picking up the Varia suit. Pretty decent time from both of them here. And it's still like not much of a time difference between the two of them. Cheaty with a small lead, but it's still anyone's race. Like I said, the difference between their race averages and PB is 5 and 6 seconds respectively. And they roughly are about maybe 5 to 10 seconds apart right now. So they're staying true to their stats right now. Cheaty trying to get the optimal strat there. You shoot the door open and try and get a mock ball into this room. Not easy to do. It's okay if you miss, you just lose a little bit of time. Now we see Craig E-Tank, the janitor's closet, as we have now started calling it. I'm making it happen. We'll see if InNoRush wants to visit the janitor's closet. Yeah, he does. He's got to see what type of supplies are in there. As you have, it is the janitor's closet. First of all, Sephi is the one who said that room is the janitor's closet. So Sephi is on board, all right? Nice. Oh, he morphed a little too early to get that mock ball. You see InNoRush farming, which is for some missiles. We'll see if InNoRush can get this mock ball. Oh, once again, a little morph too early. So if you're short on the jump, you can still get the mock ball, but you have to like down grab and then mock ball instantly. It's tough. If you don't get the clean jump. And Cheaty getting the kill on the silver there. I think that was a super drop. Cheaty still has to pick up the E-Tank on the way out. They skipped it on the way in. Here, InNoRush killing the silver, getting that as well. That means that they don't have to kill it on the way back, because the door is already considered open now that, like, it's met the criteria of like, oh, every enemy is dead and you've opened the door. Like, we were only going to make you do that once. Now Cheaty picking up 30 tank. They might pick up 4 or 5. This getting Craig E-Tank usually at least means 4. It's very risky to skip Botwoon's E-Tank. I would never do it personally. Nice little business center from Cheaty. Some good play. Yeah, that's also my favorite too, Mellow. Cheaty kind of getting a little mock ball there, but I don't think he believed in it. So he didn't hold forward. Meanwhile, InNoRush just about now entering Cathedral. See if they get the little mock ball. Traversing this gap. There it is. InNoRush making it look easy. And that'll help him gain some time. Bubble Mountain now for Cheatyface. Got to worry about King Cack attack and the King's Guard. That's that dumb waiver. Oh, missing the first jump. All right, the waiver is in play now. He's going to be flying over. No, long live the King. Very good. Very well spaced wall jump there to avoid the spikes. And we see InNoRush now also on Bubble Mountain. Oh, unfortunately, long live the King. There it is. Get off of here. Get into that Gazelle Stampede. Oh, now InNoRush, like, it's like when that happens, like, he had it right there. And he just tried to open the door. There it is. Alright, so InNoRush losing some time to Bubble Mountain. You typed Simba. You're like, where's the lion? So meanwhile, Cheaty, they're about to high five here. Cheaty on the way out of these the speed booster lava room, and small high five right here, kablam. And Cheaty could be jumping, shooting a shot downwards. Is it not a Gazelle Stampede? Is it like a isn't a Stampede of something? Doesn't Simba get thrown into a Gazelle Stampede? I thought it was the gazelles. Yo, you telling me my whole life I've been thinking it's gazelles and it's not gazelles? Feel like they're gazelles. Meanwhile, both of them getting actually really good farms here. I've been talking about I've been talking about Lion King this whole time instead of talking about, the race right now. One room difference, Cheaty, probably about 15-20 second lead. 15:08 wave beam time. We'll look at InNoRushes to compare. It's Wildebeest. What you mean? The Wildebeest is just a fancy way to say gazelle. Wildebeest is just pinky up gazelle. That's not a word, Mello. All right, 15:33. So we're looking at 24 seconds between the two of them. A little moonfall from Cheaty. Trying to cheat. He's trying to clip through this entire area. Gets hit by the Sova as punishment for trying to cheat the game like that. Yeah, it's not a word, Mello. Don't try and hit me. Don't try and hit me with some fault. Like, that's not a word. Cheaty making their way out of Upper North Fair. Gonna be making their way in through Business Center. Probably kill some Sovas on the way. Ooh, missing the wall jump. Now the cycle's kind of off. Are they still good? No supers? No supers. So you kind of want one super drop at least from the Sovas. It's not like, well, now the run's in peril, but it's convenient. It's definitely something you'd rather have than not, obviously. And InNoRush, with a good exit of Upper North Fair here, they're going to be making their way through Business Center as well. Getting some missiles, no supers as well. That's because they're full on supers. They don't need an extra super. Actually, that means they did get a super, and I'm just blind. Alpha Spark attempt here from Cheaty. And there it is. High up too. So they're going to shoot downwards and then down grab into the door. No, they lied. They didn't do what I expected them to. And now I'm just sad. InNoRush also about to do an Alpha Spark, it looks like. No, they're opting not. They want the HP. Some nice ledge grabs by Cheaty. Oh, it goes for the down grab. Messes it up. Oh no, Red Tower strikes again. He's got to shoot it open. Now there's a chance for InNoRush to make up a lot of time. And there's a down grab, Cheaty. Third try, first time every time. Down grab is not easy to do. InNoRush probably gonna have to do it as a backup. No, he's just gonna shoot. He might not know how to do it. I don't know how to do it myself. I'm a fraud of a runner. But still, getting up there. Second try, first try every time. Oh, don't fall in the plant though. InNoRush definitely gained a handful of seconds there though. And then another high five from them. Cheaty, some sick ledge grabs, dropping the power bomb, going up, reducing the lag as a result. 318 HP. It's kind of what you want to see in that general range. Hopefully these crabs drop 120. 120 drop and one power bomb drop. I think that'd be the most comfy situation for Cheaty, personally. Yeah, definitely both of them with solid power bomb times right now. There might be one player always technically losing, but it doesn't mean that their runs are, bad or anything. And they're not far behind. Some really good ledge grabs from InNoRush. Now we're gonna see a short charge from Cheaty. Excellent. One shine spark. And we're going to get a second one. We'll see what type of drops InNoRush gets. I'd actually kind of prefer the power bombs at this point versus the 20 drop. Yeah, 2 power bombs. I liked it. So 169, nice HP for Cheaty here. InNoRush. Oh, are they going for Ocean Fly? No. They decided against it, I think. I think they were not confident maybe in that they got into the room fast enough. Mostly we're just focused on getting the Shine Spark. Maybe they missed the shot, just got the Shine Spark instead. Either way, everything is okay. 228 HP for InNoRush. Entering the wreck ship, Cheaty. About to fight Fantoon. Fantoon loves to troll you. Big RNG boy. Big RNG ghost. Fantoon can go left or right. It's 50-50. And then there's fast, mid, and slow patterns across there. And you got to know a strat for each of them. I feel like Cheaty right now, with the fact that they don't have power bomb selected, means they're going to go for Dopplers. Already fast is out of the question. Alright, that's a slow. Some good luck. InNoRush can gain some time here. Alright, that's 2 missiles. Getting hit by Fantoon. Getting a couple extra hits there. So this is gonna be right. It's a very high chance it's a right mid. When it spawns on the right, there it is, right mid. One missile hits. This is gonna be a tight Doppler if he's gonna hope to get it. Yeah, you could see he hadn't hit enough missiles, so he knew that trying to end with a super would be a bad idea. Meanwhile, InNoRush going for the X Factor setup, getting all the particles to hit. Cheaty finishing off Fantoon there. InNoRush has Powerbomb selected again. Looks like they're going to go for a double X Factor. That's a left slow. Oh, unfortunately, unspinning too early. So this is not a fast eye open. Could be a mid. Yep, it's a mid. But they don't want that left. They don't feel comfortable with Fantoon being on the left. Oh no, the X Factor's just flying around. Oh, we got some particles to hit. I think 2 hit there, to be honest. And there it is. Okay, so nice cleanup from InNoRush. Both of them still alive. The second X Factor was definitely a mistake by InNoRush. He definitely did not want it to actually go off. He wanted to get the spin so he could shoot the charge shot. Made the best out of that situation though. Definitely was a very nice recovery. Meanwhile, Cheaty on their way to Attic. A lot of HP, really comfortable HP and ammo setup for Attic. Looks like they go for the short charge entering this way. And then we're going to get a missile. Oh. They do the swag stuff. They do the swag stuff. Cheaty with an excellent Attic there. Meanwhile, InNoRush. Good HP and ammo for Attic as well. Let's see what their Attic strat is. Oh, unfortunately, the remnants of that dude just spitting hot fire. But the nice recovery there. Nice short charge. Nice shine spark. 156 HP is good enough for the bowling room. Cheaty on their way to get Gravity Suit. And InNoRush, couple rooms behind now. Still by no means out of this race. Still fairly close. Looking to get some HP, maybe some ammo. A lot of super drops now. No more supers are going to drop anymore because they are full on supers. Going for a short charge setup pretty far away. Yeah, it didn't really have like the opening space. It would have been like in a very tight like 4-tap involving 2 separate rooms. All right, getting hit 3 times. 76 HP. Cheaty meanwhile very comfy with 214. I don't know if Cheaty's going to be going for... No, did not get the jump. Did not get the mock ball on the moat. Pseudo screw. Getting some HP from those crabs. Oh, trying to do the unmorph in the middle of the door transition. If you unmorph like right at the last second, unmorphing midair kind of halts Samus's fall speed just a moment, and you're able to get it down back into that following room. So Cheaty going for a little time saver there. Ended up just kind of landing on the platform. It's still okay. Not a huge deal. And full on supers, so they're good for Batoon. And InNoRush now. See if they go for the mock ball. Oh, almost got it. Almost got it. It's always a nice looking strat. Now Cheaty gonna be putting the power bomb to blow up this glass tube. See how the beginning of their Meridia goes. So nice wall jumps here. This will get you the height you need to wall jump up on this and get up here. Let's see if they get the jump. I didn't hear a jump, so it looks like it's not happening. Yeah. You have to do the jump very, very late, and so sometimes your jump gets eaten. But if you do it right, you're able to get very, very high up in that room. It looks real swag and saves time. InNoRush, good on supers, a little bit probably lower on health than they'd like to be. They're going to have to use about 50 of that HP for a Shine Spark. But they're going to get a 20 from this cack attack. Meanwhile, Cheaty in this room, I don't know. It's probably some fancy name for this room. Let's see how Batoon goes for Cheaty. We've seen a lot of different Batoon strats from runners this tournament. We'll see what Cheaty goes for. It's looking like the nice opening X Factor. Really good Batoon pattern too. Batoon playing super nice for Cheaty. What a sick kill. Didn't get any super drops, but ooh, like that was super clean. No mock ball to the E-Tank, so Cheaty gonna have to Aqueduct, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name of that room. You see, very smart from InNoRush, conserving on HP by getting as high as possible. I don't think Cheaty's gonna farm here. Yeah, we're gonna see a halfy or full halfy attempt. We'll know based on the timing of these wall jumps. Cutting it close. He might just go for a halfy here. Yeah, didn't even hit R. I think in the cases where you feel like the wall jumps or the down grab at the top are not up to speed, you might just cut your losses and instantly jump into the room and go for a halfy. But no, yeah, 3 supers is still okay. Sometimes people want more supers, like a couple more, but you only need 2. Meanwhile, InNoRush also having a really clean Batoon, even making the best out of a derpy pattern there. But really good stuff from both of them. So InNoRush not really slacking. They're still in this. Oh, okay, really smart. It could be your instinct to be like, oh, I didn't make it. Time to turn around and try again. But if you turn while you hit the sand, you fall right through it. And it's real embarrassing. See an X Factor here from Cheaty. Nice opening spark. A little D boost. We got Lotto. Oh, but the goo catches Cheaty. Now we gotta mash the buttons. And then we got a halfy from InNoRush. Just gonna give InNoRush some time to catch up if Dragon goes well for them. Cheaty's super good on HP though. Tons of energy just to still Shine Spark. Here's the last goop phase potentially. Oh, but no! Dragon pieces out. If you hit the goo, Dragon leaves. Dragon's like, I don't want a piece. Excuse me. Here's another goop phase. There it is, and the blue suit. Are we gonna see a spike suit attempt? A couple attempts here. There's a spike suit from Cheaty. Oh, and just chucks himself across the room. Gets the spike suit. Cheaty says, I want in this door as quickly as possible. I'm Shine Sparking over here now, baby. Pick up the drop. Pick up these drops. Stylish as heck. Meanwhile, InNoRush with a nice opener to Dragon. So a nice little backwards high five from them. And we're going to get probably another spark here. Yep. Oh, but this misses the short charge. Going to unload some ammo. Alright, InNoRush looking for another goop pattern. Cheaty not getting the correct jump there either. InNoRush very desperately kind of wants to unload the last super. Oh, blue suit, 46 HP. Think that barely avoids a health bomb, which to be honest might be preferential at this point. I think they're looking to see what the drops are before they decide whether they want the blue suit or not. They could keep it and get the reverse halfy. That's enough to reverse halfy. It is somewhat risky though. You're basically guaranteeing you're going to do the Nutella refill at that point if you go down that way. And it looks like InNoRush wants to keep it. It's enough to at least make it most of the way. You only need like 100 and change. There it is. Stopping in midair, killing that Metroid. Oh, could have down grabbed potentially. You know, Cheaty entering the plasma room. InNoRush takes some spike damage. Okay, don't take any more spike damage. You will die. Yeah, the cack attacks are like, listen, I know you're not full on supers, but I know you bleeding over here, homie. So yeah, InNoRush playing it safe. GD unloading on the pirates in this plasma room. Yeah, and InNoRush deciding to get a little bit of HP from these bugs here. Fortunately, the sand catching him. Yeah, no attempt at Plasma Spark. I think the bounty is gonna go unclaimed this tournament. I think nobody has hit Plasma Spark. Could change. There's still races today. He is strapped on soups, yeah, and the crabs on the way out are likely gonna give like 10,000 HP. So InNoRush now in a healthy position. What's Plasma Spark? So that room is called Plasma Spark Room. Oh, with Cheaty missing his jump. Plasma Spark is an extremely difficult Shine Spark to do. It involves running into that room, charging, hitting down to store a Shine Spark, and then you have to do 3 very tight ledge grabs and not accidentally spark. You have something like a max of 15 frames that you can throw away, but this game is like, it's super easy to chuck frames just on the first ledge grab alone. Oftentimes you'll see a lot of people will get it with about 1 frame remaining. If you're really clean at it, you can do about 15 frames. InNoRush falling down, gonna take the lower path though. Yeah, very smart. This is, if you fall down here by accident, your jump gets eaten, you can just go along the bottom here. No need to commit to going to the top. Cheaty with a whole sick mock ball here, a speed ball, and then just falling in the lava. Getting my hopes up for something sick, and then he just fell in the lava and just sat there. Cheaty disappointing me yet again. Now we see InNoRush with pretty clean Meridia escape here. Gonna have to leave that 20 behind, but at least getting the 1 from that crab. Cheaty. We'll see if they enter towards Frog Speedway. Yeah, they're going Croc Speedway, which is this lower path here. Yeah, that blue door deserved to be super, to be honest. Like, that blue door had it coming. I mean, I'm calling out as much cuteness as I can, dude. Everything's mega cute. Alright, Cheaty with the space boost? Nah, unfortunately, messing up the cute space boost wasn't cute enough. He said, knock, knock, open up the door. Skip the Nutella refill, and then getting the optimal strat for this. This gives you a lot of speed coming into this room. Good stuff from Cheaty. We'll see if where they place this power bomb. That's the spot. Look like a chronic deboost attempt. No. All right, Cheaty committed. Cheaty committed to the deboost. Instead, he kind of looked at it and walked away. Playing hard to get right there, Cheaty. You know, InNoRush now heading towards the Croc Speedway. Cheaty just now entering Lower Norfair. Lower Norfair, very tough and scary place. 344 HP, definitely more than enough to feel pretty comfy as long as you're tight on your room strats. See if InNoRush can get the space boost. So you get a shot. Yes, I like the I do the same strat. I jump early, and this helps keep your. Oh, Cheaty trying to go for fast pillars, but it's going for the really long-winded version of it, where you short charge from this room. It's a pretty consistent way of doing it, but you do add a door transition to it. Saves on a power bomb though, so it still saves a little bit of time, I think, in the end. Cheaty going for the optimal strat in this room, saying, I'm not going to kill any pirates, I'm just going to shoot this guy, and then wall jump over here. InNoRush getting a little deboost in there too. As long as you're tight on your tightness. You gotta be tight on the tightness, dude. If you keep it tight, the tightness stays tight, and Nothing goes bad. You keep it mega tight. That's the pillar spark. Alright, let's see if InNoRush goes for fast pillars. Meanwhile, Cheaty, with having a really good lower Norfair right now. We keep it tight. Yeah, no, I could tell. I could tell y'all keeping it tight. Cheaty deciding to open that door, not deciding to use a power bomb here, still deciding to keep this power bomb, despite the fact that he has exactly enough power bombs. I guess it just doesn't want to deal with the extra lag because they didn't kill any of the pirates, so. And then gonna use the power bomb. Really nice worst room in the game for InNoRush. So what you saw there was an instance of a power bomb was hitting one of the pirates, which then made them like unable to deal damage to you. So very good stuff from InNoRush using that, having a nice worst room in the game. Cheaty is in the lead right now. We're gonna see a spark kill on this first elite pirate, a little bit far to the left. Yep. You saw Cheaty tried to correct it by going downwards. Instead, we just got the Samus Echo just hanging out. There it is. So the second one, at least, we got. Yeah, something in the realm of like 45 seconds between the two of them, I would say. Yeah, so what happened there is that the Echo tried to hit the pirate while it was invulnerable, and the Echo hit it, and so it stops, like, oh, I'm going to hit it and deal damage, but you can't deal damage to the pirate when he isn't gold, so it just kind of stays there, and the Echo mirrors whatever Samus does. So Cheatyface here at Ridley, 226 HP. As long as they're comfortable with Ridley, this is an okay amount of HP, but can get dicey if you get grabbed a lot like that. 196 now. And they need to hit Ridley with the with 20 charge shots. You can see Cheaty doing some pogo manip back and forth. Wants to get in this spot. This is the safe spot on the pogo. There's going to be a swoop coming up. Cheaty playing it safe. Probably not a super big fan of his HP right now. Yeah, Cheaty playing really smart and really not taking unnecessary risks. It's looking like Ridley's close to dead, a couple charge shots away. Here's a pogo just to waste the most time possible. Ridley has to be dead at this point. But meanwhile, InNoRush in the same room. Ridley being a big jerk, hit Cheaty with the tail. Okay, finally grabbing Cheaty, says. Ooh, really, being a big old jerk right there. And Cheaty gonna be picking up the Ridley E-Tank. We'll see if InNoRush chooses to do the same. Right now they're at 271, a little bit better off than Cheaty was. Probably about 7 charge shots left for Ridley here. Cheaty gonna be leaving Ridley now. InNoRush taking some damage from some fireballs and some pogos. Getting grabbed, that's not what you want to see, but HP's still looking comfy. Here comes a swoop. I think InNoRush, yeah, InNoRush killing Ridley. Depending on the health situation, they might skip Ridley E-Tank. I don't know. I heard some beat booping. I don't know what was going on there. I guess that's from Cheaty's stream. InNoRush also picking up Ridley E-Tank. So Cheaty going for the optimal strat in this stream, gonna be doing a wall clip here, and boom, and then going for a speedball. Very, very nicely done from Cheaty. So the way the wall clip works, is that the game checks if there's space above Samus's head, based on like where she is pixel-wise, and says, is there like anything preventing me from jumping here? Because if not, I'm gonna jump. And the way you are with the wall clip is that you are positioning Samus in a way where it has that check, see that, yeah, no, she can jump, so it just clips right through the wall. Strat's not easy, no. The speedball specifically is kind of one of the hardest parts of that strat. I see InNoRush just going for a consistent strat. Gonna be killing these Tuskegis. Cheaty about to make their way to 3 Musketeers. InNoRush getting the speedball though. Very nice. And Cheaty with a nice entrance to 3 Musketeers. We'll see. Probably gonna get hit. Oh, no. Oh, almost avoiding damage from all of them. But just getting hit by one of them is definitely still okay. And didn't get knocked down in the process. So good stuff from Cheaty. Now InNoRush gonna be escaping now as well. They're honestly still very close. Uh, both of them know how to do baby skip, I believe. So baby skip can be a point of a huge time swing. Both of them. Cheaty once again trying to cheat, as his name implies, by using that moonfall there. Getting hit by that. So sure, I'll ask about controller schemes. Getting hit by there. And InNoRush getting hit once on the way out as well. Very good escape. Business center for Cheaty. We see some nice ledge grabs. Yeah, so the whole thing with like ledge grabbing is that when it works, ledge grabbing, first of all, looks super sick and saves time, but when you fail ledge grabs, you lose a lot of time. I don't use Moonfall. What are you talking about? Daniel RGT uses Moonfall. That's a different dude. That's not me. You're thinking of somebody else, man. Borderlax doesn't use Moonfall. You won't see Borderlax use Moonfall in about an hour when I race. So Cheaty coming up on the Cephy fish. A lot of runners have killed it, have let it live, have waved, have hugged it. Does Cheaty bother in this last race? No, just ignores it. Ledge grabbing is absolutely a thing in this game, but it's not in the way you think. Ledge grabbing, we don't mean ledge grabbing in the way that, like, if you hit a ledge, then Samus grabs it with her hands and then pulls herself up. What happens with ledge grabbing is you can see when Cheaty jumps on platforms. When he lands on the platform, he's like hitting like an angle up, or sometimes will hit down. What that does is during those animations, Samus's hitbox is smaller. So she's able to grab onto. She's able to land on the platform a little bit earlier than if you were to just jump normally and even like line it up pixel perfectly, because her hitbox shrinks just a little bit and gets on the platform that much easier. Yeah, Samus is a girl. Spin jump is also a smaller hitbox. Breaking it extends it. Oh, I see what John's saying. Okay. So what John's explaining is that spin jump is a smaller hitbox, and then when you break it with an angle up, it expands it, and then causes you to snap onto the ledge sooner. Cheaty just now entering Golden 4. Yeah, French Lightning John, an excellent runner. Yeah, getting a super from Pirates. InNoRush to see how they get if they get the parlor speed. They're really still not that far behind. But Cheaty definitely with a comfortable enough lead. Ooh. InNoRush kind of shooting just willy-nilly there. You can time the shot. There's a visual cue for the shot. Yeah, down grab staying fast is real tough. John loves Space Jam. Cheaty trying to get in the elevator. InNoRush now just entering Golden 4 as Cheaty exits it. He bully me? Yeah, what a big bully, dude. We don't allow bullying in this channel unless it's bullying of Steffi. Cheaty going for a moonfall there. I'm super positive it saves 0 time. I'm actually almost completely positive it only loses time. Because there's not enough vertical space for it to have sped up your momentum significantly enough to make it worth it. It's not worth. You don't even see the the momentum increase. Oh, Kojak missing that super. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Good on supers. And we're gonna see Cheaty group these last 3 Metroids, having a pretty good Turian so far. InNoRush now just entering Turian. A little early to get the Rinka D boost there. Yeah. But 5e tanks still very comfy. See InNoRush now. Doing okay on supers. Getting one back from that Metroid. Getting another one back. So they're maintaining their comfortable super pace. Oh, got one more. So they're still doing okay. They're gonna group the ones in here. Cheaty's setting up for baby skip. We'll see if Cheaty gets it. Shooting that. So the way baby skip works is that you jump around the baby and kind of manipulate it to do this. And Cheaty landing it beautifully, and that was pretty small on jumps too. I mean, did the lag strat, so there's a little bit of extra lag and killing the hopper with the plasma, but definitely very, very well done. Nice little deboost from InNoRush, and now we're gonna see a Zebetite skip from Cheaty. It's hard to explain how the Zebetite skip works, but needless to say, you freeze the Rinka there, and you're trying to you damage yourself and then kind of try and jump on top of that Rinka and clip through the wall as a result of it. Getting hit. So Cheaty's still okay. InNoRush setting up for baby skip. And super, super clean Mother Brain 1 for Cheaty. InNoRush, meanwhile, has the baby flying. This is still okay. And that's a nice setup right there. Baby skip from InNoRush. Congratulations to both runners. That's a double baby skip we got right there. So 20 charge shots from Cheaty here. Gonna have to worry about getting hit. They need over 301 HP. They have 2 extra E-tanks though. Well, 2.5 specifically, because they have 49 HP. Avoiding those onion rings, getting hit by the little hamburger there. Here's a little catch-up. Catch-up does the most damage. But both of them have enough E-tanks where catch-up is safe to get hit by. And Cheaty here, getting into Mother Brain 3. InNoRush just now starting Mother Brain 1. No, this is not sub 50 pace for Cheaty, unfortunately. You need over 300, so you need 301. Sometimes I obfuscate the two facts. Because you need over 300, so sometimes people say you only need 300 HP, but what you need is 301. Because if you have exactly 300, you'll die. So InNoRush. Missing one of the charge shots. Catch-up probably coming soon. Here's some onion rings. There's the catch-up. Nice manipulation from InNoRush to wait and know that the catch-up was coming. And here we go. InNoRush now just activating the rainbow beam. We let this guy commentate? You've let me commentate 13 times. And there's a 14th and 15th one coming up later. This is your fault, idiot. Dummy. Should have did that. Here I am, on Speed Gaming Commentary, calling out Sephi, as usual. I'm gonna get banned from Speed Gaming Commentary, aren't I? That's the reality we live in, huh? Dude, I call Sephi an idiot all the time. I definitely have earned the right to call Sephi a big dumb idiot. Oh, you can call me whatever you want. Oh, there's no talking about Sephi. Alexa, call Sephi idiot. Alright, Cheatyface starting their escape. Nice door manipulation there. You're gonna get hit by this beam and then spin jump into this room? Excellent. Why would you call me Daniel? My name is clearly Borlex. I can lift 10 Pokemon. InNoRush having a clean Mother Brain 3. You calling me Daniel? That's not like that's my name. Or even my original tag that I go by and still stream by. Nice, going for Behemoth Spark. Cheaty getting it. Pretty nice parlor here from Cheaty. Trying to get this as a sub 51. Wow, John. I can't believe it, man. And there we go. Cheaty finishing with an official SRL time of 50:57. Yo, is Mello trying to take control? Oh, no, wait, no, that's not how it worked. It's because I hit done, so it switched automatically. I thought Mello's trying to do my job. No, don't, John, come on, dog. Don't do me like that. Don't start talking about Jeff. Like, come on, man. Good game to Cheaty. InNoRush still with a very good run. You didn't do anything, no, but normally I mess up the audio and the winner stuff, and you have to clean it up, but I forgot it automatically does it if I actually do. This time you didn't do anything. I'm sorry, Mel. So Cheatyface4 is the winner of the Swiss format, if you want to call it. They are the top seed now, heading into top 16, 6-0. Excellent player from Cheaty. Some really sick stuff. Very, very nice. InNoRush finishing not far behind with an official SRL time of 52:02. Is he gonna mark it? Yeah. And great stuff from both of them. In the SRL channel, Cheaty saying, "I'm glad we could keep it close." InNoRush saying, "Nicely done." GG's from both of them. Nothing but love between these runners. Please give them a follow. That's not the runners. That's not the runners at all. So we are joined by Cheatyface4. The bot is broken. That's not. Those are good runners. You should follow them for Link to the Past stuff. But I think we need to write out the Twitch names for Cheaty and InNoRush.
So, no, that's fine. Just follow the Link to the Past people. It's fine.
Yeah. So Cheaty, first of all, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on 6-0 in the Swiss section. How'd you feel about that race overall?
I felt really good about my run. I actually PB'd by like a few seconds.
Oh, that was a PB?
That was a PB, yeah. I didn't screw up. I got like crate quick kill. I got a really fast bot swoon. I got a really good baby skip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Baby skip was
really
clean. Good. Yeah, baby skip was clean. It was like what, 4 or 5 jumps at the most.
Yeah, I think I want to say 5.
Yeah, it was like 5. You did add a little bit extra lag with the shot, but 5 jump definitely makes up for any time lost there.
Yeah, just not having to sit and then refill is fine.
Seffi didn't even know you PB. He's not even keeping up with the runners. Terrible tournament organizer over here. So, you're going to be the top seed entering the top 16 brackets. How did you feel about your chances at the start of the tournament entering the Swiss format? I don't know where you were seed wise, but how did you feel? Did you feel particularly confident, or what were your thoughts going in?
So I think I was like 11th seed. There are quite a few people with better times in the tournament, and I felt like if I went like 3-3, I'd be happy with that for the first bit. And then I just kind of kept winning. So I don't know.
All Cheaty can do is win. Just can't stop winning.
Can't stop.
Yeah, but like honestly, I mean it's well deserved. We're looking at you have the 9th best average. This will probably bump up your average even a little bit more. Might put you in like the 6th or 7th or maybe even 5th, because you're not far off in terms of averages compared to some of the other people in the tournament. Actually, no, average-wise, you're 3rd best average. Just top 10 times, you have the 9th best posted time. So you're the 3rd best average, which is which is only topped by an Aiko and Rasu, and this might bump your average up enough to even bump you off that. So you've been playing super consistently throughout the entire tournament. Have you put a lot of practice into for the tournament, or is Super Metroid just still just kind of your main game as it is, and so the practice was just already like auxiliary to that?
That's actually a really good question. I felt like I wasn't playing at all, really, and then I thought if I'm gonna actually be in this tournament, because I signed up and I was like, oh crap, I shouldn't do this. I should just back out. And then Sephi's like, no, just do it. Just do it. You'll be fine. So I was like, okay, I should at least put in the bare minimum effort. And I've actually been practicing. And today, practice was just on fire. Like, I was doing so good. And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I got this.
Yeah, you can definitely tell with a lot of the, especially lower Norfair section, you got an optimal worst room in the game set up, which is not easy to do. I hate that strat so much.
It's fun, but it's really hard.
I mean, hitting it, you feel like a god, but it's hard to hit. It's real annoying. So you landed that. You had a really sick like Tuskegee room and like the way out as well.
Oh yeah.
Like overall, like you could just tell that there was a lot of practice put into very specific rooms. Honestly, maybe the two things that would be like you have time to save on would be Phantoon and Dragon, just because those went a little bit south at the last second.
Yeah, Dragon. I practiced Dragon today, and that was like the one thing I wasn't really sure on. Like those two bosses in particular are my bane. If I can, like Batoon 2, but I have like Yeah,
well, you could fool me. You could fool me because that Batoon was ridiculous.
Gosh. That's like a 1 in 1,000 right there. I think that's my fastest. If we were running the practice round, it'd probably be like a 13-second room or something. It's crazy.
Yeah,
that was really fast.
Yeah, it was a super sick overall. I don't know if InNoRush is going to be joining us or if it's just gonna. They added a comment saying couldn't stay undefeated forever. Listen,
well, one of us had to lose.
Yeah, one of you had to lose. Yeah,
neither of us could stay undefeated
unless you tied.
Unless we, well,
Yeah, you could have rigged it and just tied, but no, you had to be greedy, Cheaty.
I had to be greedy.
Yeah. Mello wanted to know InNoRush's control scheme. I wonder if InNoRush has posted it. I think Insane Firebat has like that Google Doc with everyone's.
Oh man, I got in too late. I should have added like Hyrule Hero uses the same one as me, and it was the first one on there. I could have been the first one on the list.
Oh my gosh, Hyrule!
I've been using that forever.
Hyrule's stealing your thunder, dude.
No, but I shout outs to InNoRush, awesome guy, good runner. It could have been either of us, so
both of you played super well. 52 minutes there on InNoRush's timer. That's an extremely solid race time. That's 5 tanks, and races are super unpredictable. You never know what RNG you're gonna get. You never know what's gonna happen. It's super hard to consistently post times in that range in a race, especially because so many people just die in races. Super Metro is very, very dangerous.
It is. It is very dangerous, and some people are running New Route in this.
Yeah, that's the most insane thing to me of all time. So we had, like John dropped out just for personal reasons, but French Lightning John, who has our current best time in a tournament race, which is 49.24, and Osa 101, both of them run New Route. They are our top 2 times in the tournament, and it's insane to me to like brace New Route in a Prodigy tour. Like it's such a difficult route to do.
I honestly, like, no offense, those two are really good, but I felt like I feel like if I go up against them, I'm probably just gonna win because they'll die. it's that hard. It's that hard of a route.
Yeah,
it's not easy, and no, I mean, I'm sure they'll kick my ass, but
yeah,
we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, is there anybody in the bracket stages that you personally want to face just to like?
I want to race Maniacal. I don't care. Like, I've been wanting to race this guy forever. And we could have just done races, but, like, I want it to be legit. So.
All right. Maniacal, Cheaty come for you. We'll rig the brackets to make sure that happens. Of course, that's how it works. That's what Mello rigged the brackets so she couldn't make top 16. That's so excellent rigging from Mello. That's so mean. I'm sorry, Mello. I take it back. That's not nice of me at all.
Also, one last thing before I get out of here.
What's up?
Shout outs to Karen, because every time I fight Mother Brain and she's dead and I'm waiting, I lay a bomb to give her Mother Brain goggles, and I got that from Karen, and I will never stop doing that.
Thank you so much, Karen. A fantastic runner as well.
All right.
So
yeah,
that's gonna be it from me and Cheaty. Cheaty heading off into top 16 with the top seed, looking clean, getting a PB to top it all off. What a nice little top off to the Swiss section. Please go and give Cheaty and InNoRush a follow if you do not already. I have been Borlax, aka Daniel RGT, and you're gonna see a race in about an hour, actually. A 4-way race that will be, if you want more Super Metroid action, at, no, not an hour. Sorry, I don't know how the time works. 9 p.m. is my race time. 9 p.m., that's in 3 hours. It's going to be Borlax versus Nevdi and Mario Mayhem versus Metroid. That'll be on Speed Gaming 4, commentary by Hockey Towner and Crunchylex, dynamic duo. And it's going to be super sick. So stick around for that. Make sure to get some dinner, and then have a cool time. So thank you for watching, and see you next mission. And now I'm gonna fail at shutting this down. I'm gonna keep this part in where I talk about failing shutting it down, just so you guys understand what's going through my head. I'm looking for my commentary controls to hit the episode finish button, and then I'm going to hit the button